Hi, my name is Colleen Tuttle, and I'm applying for the counseling position at Poulakidas Elementary. I've been a counselor for about 10 years now, and I am currently working on the Peace Grant out in the North Valley area at Cold Springs, O'Brien, and Sun Valley Elementary School. Prior to that, I worked at Palmer Elementary School, where I ran a comprehensive counseling program. I was in charge of the MTSS and PBIS committee, and I worked closely with the special ed teachers on PTRs and implementing behavior plans. I also have worked at Gerlach, where I had the opportunity to help close down the school and help students find other educational outlets. I've also worked at Pleasant Valley and Lois Allen. As a counselor, I feel it's really important to develop strong relationships with students and families, as well as with the teachers and administration. Together, we can make a school more responsive to the needs and assist each other with difficult issues that arise. I structure my counseling program after the ASCA model. I feel it's important to have a well-rounded program, and ASCA provides that outline for a quality counseling department. Within that structure is classroom guidance, small group intervention, responding to student needs, crisis intervention, and responsive services to families and students and staff. I am skilled in running small groups, doing classroom guidance, providing resources to families and teachers, and have a strong knowledge of the MTSS, PBIS, SEL, behavior programs, and writing PTRs. Technology I believe, is extremely important. I try to incorporate it as much as I can into my counseling. At Palmer, we had active boards in all of our classrooms, and I was able to utilize them in many of my guidance lessons. I have developed some lessons where we use the voter mechanisms so that the class could be more interactive and see their results immediately. I would also have my class do career projects, and each year use different types of technology. Some would make PowerPoint, some would do searches on the internet, and just overall integration of technology into their projects in presentation and other forms. I feel it is really important to differentiate your lessons because in each class is different, and you may have different levels that the students are at. You need to be aware of your audience in order to present information that all can understand and learn from. One classroom lesson that I did that I kind of realized that I needed to change it up after I did the lesson a couple of times was a day in the life in Stephen. And what that involves is I have a cutout of a student, and the lesson starts out with we all try to try to figure out the things that we have alike with Stephen. So the same, we all wear clothes, we all have shoes, we all have eyes and hearts, and so the kids kind of go through and we actually make this cutout look like a boy. And then I go into a day in the life of Stephen, which it's all of the things that have happened to Stephen throughout the day, from the minute he wakes up to the minute he returns home. And each time something bad happens to Stephen, we actually rip a part off of Stephen. And so, of course, the kids gasp as I rip a part off, and we talk about all the things that happen during his day. And then I would go back through the story and put Stephen back together and tape him back together. What I was finding is that, the kids liked the lesson, but I didn't feel like they were really interacting. So the next time I changed the lesson up to be where the part that I ripped off, they had a little scenario taped to it. And then I would put the kids into small groups, and they would work collectively to come up with the solutions for Stephen. That way I felt like the kids were really becoming part of the solution of fixing the student, and in the end we had a lot better conversation about how we can help students and people within our community here at school. As a counselor, I am continually striving to make my program better. I am open to learning new ways of doing things, and I feel that I have a great opportunity to open a new school and would love to have the chance to do that. So please consider me, and I appreciate your time. Thank you.